Before I start this review, I seriously have to ask you guys a question. You gotta answer it before I can continue the review.
You want to play Truth or Dare?
Okay. What I'm going to talk about is the 1990 shot-on video, or also known as shot-on Shitdeo, Truth or Dare. I actually like shot-on videos, so I don't consider them shot-on Shitdeo. I call them that. I think it's funny. They're funny, but I enjoy them, no matter how bad they are. This is the movie Truth or Dare. This DVD's out of print. There's rumor that there's going to be a triple feature with all three of them. I haven't seen the sequels. Look how cheap it's black and white on there. It was sealed, so I know it's not a bootleg, but strange. Anyway, Sub Rosa released it. It's a Tim Ritter film. He also did Killing Spree. And there's a lot of shot-on-video titles you guys may be familiar with. Cannibal Campout, Wood Chipper Massacre, Splatter Farm, Boarding House, Sledgehammer, 555, Death Row Diner, lots of stuff like that. Bloodletting. The list is endless when it comes to those kind of titles, and a lot of them are pretty decent. Video violence, and they're a lot of fun to me. But let me hop right into the movie. Truth or Dare is basically follows the plot of a guy who has a troubled past, never had any good friends, never had any people really close to him, just wanted love, and he finds his wife cheating on him, and this is the last straw. It breaks him. And through a series of terribly cheap flashbacks, we see that he has had this problem before. He snaps, ends up going into the wilderness by himself and cutting himself up with hallucinations, people challenging him by Truth or Dare. He cuts himself up, horrible things. He eventually lands himself in the nut house where he is released, gets out. And I like this part because he actually gets out and he kills one person but gets hurt and gets sent right back, and that's kind of odd. And then eventually, while he's in the hallucination room, there's a really cool scene where he's not hallucination room, geez, his room, he hallucinates and he sees like these two guys he's playing Truth or Dare with, and they're not really there. And you guys know this scene, spoiler, everyone's seen it, where the guy puts the grenade in his mouth and blows his head up, and the one guy cuts his hand off. He ends up ripping his face off, and
No, you ain't done nothing yet. It's your turn, your turn, your turn! Truth or Dare! Truth or Dare!
He is mainly...
You doing? At least trying! Rip off your face! Rip off your face!
Rip my face off.
What's going on in there, Wes? Open the door. Oh my God! Stand back, Dr. Evans! Wait!
Where do you get this?
here comes the Halloween-esque part. Then, from that point on, he starts wearing a copper mask. And every time passes, the movie gets really cheap and just takes an outside look, the same shot of the nut house, and it's like mental institution, and this cheap writing comes across as like 5 months later, 6 months later, ... Stuff like that. But it is sort of a Halloween ripoff when he escapes, and he goes on a mad killing spree, of course. The movie was actually flowing very well and made sense until he starts pulling these weapons out of nowhere. Like, I don't know what's going on with this. He pulls out like a machine gun, like, I don't know, one of those big heavy-duty ones, and just unloads on people. He's hallucinating, thinking they're other people, but still, it's ridiculous. And then he pulls out a mace at one point, and boom, hits a lady in the throat, which is pretty funny. But
type. Costume parties, raping girls, sex, sex, sex. Oh, you're nothing but crud. You think you know everything. Are you listening to me, creep? Listen, I want you to apologize to me and move out of here before I call the cops. Are you listening to me, creep? You're gonna have to apologize to me and move out of here, or I'm going to call...
But the ultimate scene in this movie, after he escapes, is, I'll show you right here, this lady walking her baby carriage. It was awesome. Anyways. There's a couple cops in the film. One's a bumbling idiot. He's completely ridiculous, and he has the most misshapen body known to man. He's like got a gut, and he's got a back hunch. He's like, when he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt, I don't know what's up with that cop. He's a moron. And then the other cop is, you know, Italian chief, smart. He's cool. Anyways, the cops are pretty decent. They catch up to him, obviously, in the end. And the music score in this movie is actually, throughout the movie, it's pretty decent score. And, you know, the gore in the movie is pretty decent. For a shot on video, the gore is cool. The main actor doesn't do a bad job. A lot of the side actors are really bad. Like, the lady he hallucinates up first is just in the movie because she has giant tits, and she's wanting to be in it. But the music score in the movie is pretty decent, and at the end of the movie, during the credits, a song comes on, and it is probably the funniest part about the movie. It is completely out of place and completely strange, and it's like, it's a critical madness watching shot on Shitdeo. It doesn't actually say that, but I was just like, you'll hear the music in the background, man. It's a critical madness. It is completely ludicrous, and watching through the credits it says sung by a church choir, and I was just like, yes, that's just hilarious. But that's pretty much the movie. It's a good shot on video movie. You can't compare this to other stuff. If you like shot on video movies, I've not seen the sequels to this. This DVD actually comes pretty decently packed with commentary and the making of and trailers, and I think it comes with still galleries as well. They hooked it up pretty good on this DVD. I don't know if the triple release will have all those. The sequels didn't look so good, to be honest, but yeah, Truth or Dare. Do you want to play? Thank you.